G'day punters and welcome to this week's edition of Racing Spruikers. I'm very pleased to welcome back Brian Meldrum into the hot seat. Brian, how are you?
Pleasure to be here and nice to be here.
Yeah.
And I'm all right.
Well, that's great to hear. I'm not all right. I'm missing out on sleep. Like something terrible with Royal Ascot on over in the UK. I'm just addicted to it and I just can't get any sleep.
Tape it. I mean, listen, this whole business about watching things live, just tape it and watch it in the morning. It makes absolutely no difference.
I always say to myself, I'm going to watch...
If you've had a bet, it's even better.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I'll just watch the first race, and then the first race at 11:30 or whatever is run, and then I'm like, well, I'll just watch the second. Always up till that too. Anyway, this Saturday night our time, we have the Golden Jubilee Stakes, which we see Takeover Target running. Takeover Target is $6 on Betfair at the moment. Now, you won't find that sort of value anywhere else in Australia. TAB Sportsbet currently having it at $3.50. So, punters, if you're going to have a bet on Takeover Target this weekend, do so on Betfair. Sea Change is the other Australasian representative. She's $18. You like a couple of other things as well as Takeover Target in the race?
I like Takeover Target because he ran a slashing race the other day, and just like last year. But I think you've got to be very wary of two horses, Saki's Secret, which won the July Cup last year, and a horse from France called Marchandor, trained by Freddie Head. Marchandor won its first up run this season. It won a race last season. Funnily enough, it beat the same horse, Dutch Art, that Saki's Secret beat in the July Cup. This year, Saki's Secret got beaten by a horse called Captain Gerard first up. Yep. He went to France, Captain Gerard, and got beaten by Marchandor, who was a very smart 3-year-old. I just feel that, if you want to, I like Takeover Target, but if you want to back something else, probably Marchandor is probably the way to go rather than Saki's.
There you go, punters. Marchandor, $6.60 in the Golden Jubilee, and Saki's Secret, the other one there mentioned by Brian, $5.30. I should also mention Harada Sun winning the other night. Started around $6.40 on Betfair. $3.60 was the best tote price you could get here. Matched at $55 in running. So if ever you needed a better example of betting on Betfair and a reason to, then there you have it.
And it's interesting, just quickly, all the Australian punters should have been jumping on at the $55 in the run because we all know that he hits a flat spot at some time in his race. Take the punt.
There you
at
go.
$55,
Absolutely.
You take the punt.
I agree. Tonight, it's Thursday, so obviously tonight we have the Ascot Gold Cup. Yates goes around again, a very short favourite. He's dominated the race in the last couple of years, $2.32 on the exchange.
Saw him win it last year. I've got no reason to believe that he'd be any different this year. Same scenario, same weight. Coastal Path's been running very well in the UK in the staying races. But look, Yates is a super horse. He'll win. He'll win,
$2.32. Coastal Path is the danger, as Brian mentioned, $3.05. Back at home, we have the Group 1 Winter Stakes at Eagle Farm this weekend. It's Tattersall Racing Club Day up there. Final declarations haven't been made at the present moment. However, I've picked out three from the nominated horses who ran good races in the Stradbroke, and I reckon that's good form for this. That's Chinchilla Rose, Absolute Glam and Vermista. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think they're all good picks. I like Absolute Glam. I thought she ran a slashing race in the Stradbroke. She just got tipped out of third place. I reckon she's got a good race in her up there, and this could be it. So Absolute Glam would be my tip there.
Yeah, I agree. She ran a cracker in the Stradbroke. The WJ Healy Stakes is the Group 3 sprint up there. The reason I mention that is that I have a tip. A guy from the office owns a horse in that race called Nuclear Medicine. If there's any rain between now and then, jump aboard that. And also a couple of hurdles. Brian, of course, you're a hurdle steeple specialist.
I am, supposedly.
That's right. We've got the St Stephen's Steeple at Moonee Valley on Saturday. Spanish Symbol and Sand Sweeper are two of the horses that you like in that?
They are. Spanish Symbol won the Hiskins there last year. He's a very good jumper. Tommy Hughes trains him. Hard to beat, but Sand Sweeper ran pretty ordinarily last in the Australian hurdle, but he's always been headed for a steeple-chasing career, and I love horses first up in their first steeple-chasing start at the Valley. It's a great place to start, so I'd be looking at Sand Sweeper. Forget about last week. Real chance, probably at a bit odds.
There you go, punters. Sand Sweeper from the horse's mouth. Brian Meldrum, thanks so much for joining me once again, and guys, I'll see you next week.